More fresh talent in the game. Ventura is trying to be very disruptive, too, not letting Cuesta get into their offense.
Well, both teams playing a lot of energy on defense, as you see. Chadwick picking up almost immediately after the inbounds. High pick set by Hannah Burge. And that's the starting five. The Pirates have gone back to their starting five with 11 minutes left. And they keep moving that ball around. Cuesta's playing them. Fouls on Zabinski, her second. You see Cuesta's playing, seems to be, they're trying to put pressure everywhere, but Ventura's moving that ball so well, it's getting him in a lot of trouble.
I think man on man they match up all right quickness-wise, but
not getting
they
much
are
of a
moving
rest.
the ball.
Up top right now. Sam Meyer, dribble drive. She loses the ball. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson kicks it out. Finds Chadwick. Chadwick gets it to Zabinski. And Zabinski walks it up here. Finds Chadwick out of three-point line. Zabinski moves in. Chadwick trying to find a little daylight, not getting it. Gives it off to Palma. Palma, little spin move, and it's blocked there. Imani Dixon gets a piece of it. And same thing I kind of do a lot as Sanchez puts up the three, and that's a tie game. I do a lot this year watching Cuesta play. I look up and I feel like we're down. I look up and we're still up by three. Now we're even.
Right.
Somehow the Cougars just keep on staying in each ball game, and they make it tough on everybody. Nobody wants to play them because you never know what you're going to get. And sometimes you never know what you're going to get right there. And that's a turnover. And on the end of the fast break is Sam Meyer. That's one of the things we talk about Alyssa Palma being such a fantastic player, but she forces so many things, and she plays at a level that we're not quite ready for, and sometimes our teammates aren't ready for, and she gets herself in some turnovers, but she does some great stuff otherwise. Zabinski through the lane, one too many steps. And again, another big switch as Den Mercedes goes to his bench again. Three more Pirates coming in.
Yeah, the Pirates have picked up the pace a little bit. They're getting the ball out and they're running, which is to their liking.
Now both of these teams have a lot of athletes. You know, this is not your come down set front court offense. These guys are going to push all the way through.
That's the name of the game, basically. Success is bred by speed.
But then you have Brooke Dixon right there, who muscles her way in for two. You know, you got that's a big advantage there, where the Pirates can probably do both. They pound it into Dixon, who's got size and strength, and also run the ball real well.
Yeah.
Depending on which group they have in there. You said they had a power and a finesse group, and I think that's what we're looking at.
The power.
There's Priscilla Cluis. And that's high off the glass and then in and out. And Imani Dixon's shot a little bit long, ends up going out of bounds.
Ventura is pretty lengthy too. I noticed
they do have good length. They get their hands on a lot of balls. So there's Imani Dixon in the post. She runs into two Cougars and keeps on trying to walk him through. She was walking up against the wall right there, and she got called for the travel.
Little sandwich action there, and she was the middle part.
So Cougars get the ball back. Zabinski brings the ball up.
You're right, down by 4, and it doesn't feel like it. You know, it's a very, very tight game.
But again, you look at this defense right now. This is a pretty low-scoring game. And there's Brewster. We talked about her missing the last game. She may not be completely in the flow right there.
Yeah.
And she seemed surprised by that pass and ended up throwing a turnover.
Well, she dribbled into a double team too, so that's never a good idea.
The Pirates bring it down. Meyer up top. Meyer into Dixon.
Nice pass.
Dixon kicks it over to Adrian Slobo, and Slobo had an easy basket as Dixon was double teamed right there. Yeah, I should differentiate Brooke Dixon and Imani Dixon. There are two Dixons on the Ventura Pirates. And Chadwick tried to force it into Johnson right there. And Pirates are off to the races again. And again, Pirates call for the travel. That's a Monty Dixon right there, the travel. And Chadwick takes a break. And
Brooke Dixon is quite a presence out there, though.
She's got a lot of size. And Monty Dixon's got some speed and a lot of length.
Yes.
Like we said, she looks like a 6-footer, but she does have that bun straight up on top of her head. Might give her a couple inches. But she has the length of a 6-footer.
She does, no.
So there's Zabinski with the ball up top. You know, Cuesta just hasn't gotten an offensive groove. This is still a relatively low-scoring game here with the 17-11. And that's the person who they got to get started. And that's Palma. And Palma's shot off the front of the rim again. She doesn't seem to have her legs underneath her last couple of shots off the front of the rim. Nice rebound there by Priscilla Cluis, the Dutch guard. And then Zabinski dribble drive, and then she finds Johnson. A little bit more movement, and maybe they'll find a few more shots. Again, Ventura down the floor in a hurry, trying to answer. So,
I don't think Cuesta, have they substituted yet?
Cuesta has brought in Zabinski for Brewster for Cluis.
Yes.
And then back to the regular 5 right now. And then
they're running. Ventura's running. This is kind of like one of those
running for the sake of running almost. And that's what we need. That's what we're talking about. Is Alyssa Palma can be such an offensive force for him. And the 3-pointer, they call it a 2-pointer. I guess she had her toes on the line right there. Makes a big difference in a 2-point game again. There's Ashanti Sweezer off the rim. Good rebound by Burge. Back out to Lisa Marie Sanchez. There's Cynthia Hernandez, dribble drive, kicks it back out to Burge. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, Johnson. Johnson over to Zabinski. Zabinski bringing it up. Zabinski finds Palma. Palma's, what's she gonna do? She's gonna kick it back out to Johnson. Play it safe. You know, I don't think she wanted to force it right there.
She was well covered. She was.
So Johnson at the 3-point line. She hasn't taken one all year, and she kicks it back out to Zabinski, to Cluis. Cluis actually did good shooting percentage on the year. Doesn't take a lot of shots.
Ran this shot.
That is tipped by Ventura. Tipped by Ventura, so it's going to be Cuesta ball out of bounds.
5 seconds left on the shot clock.